Home solar panels are becoming a more and more common option. But are they right for you and your home? Here are 5 things to consider. Number 1, cost to install. Cost is dependent on the size of the array you have installed. And the size of the array is dependent on your energy needs, the size and suitability of your roof, and your budget. A roof like mine with 2 large east-west facing surfaces that don't have much shade could accommodate up to 52 panels with an estimated production of over 16,000 kilowatt hours a year. According to a recent estimate I received, that size array would cost about $48,000. However, the average household in the US uses only about 12,000 kilowatt hours annually, so a 16,000 kilowatt array might not be necessary. Of course, energy usage changes throughout the year, so does solar production, so even a 16,000 kilowatt system wouldn't provide all our energy needs all the time. Still, a 12,000 kilowatt system would make a significant impact on our energy consumption and bring the cost of the array down to around $30,000. Number 2, federal tax credit. Tax credits change over time and with the changes in leadership. So when you're ready to install, check to see what the current credit is. Currently, homeowners are able to get a credit of about 25% of the cost of their array on their federal income taxes. So a $30,000 array is down to a net cost of $22,500 even before factoring in power bill savings. Number 3, savings on electric bill. Every kilowatt you produce from a solar array is one you don't have to pull from the grid. But calculating savings is not as simple as subtracting what you're producing from what you've been paying. Rates vary based on time of day and time of year, as will your home's solar production, and they won't always align in the way that is most profitable for you. Service charges are included in your bill that don't directly relate to energy usage, and where we live, rates vary with the amount of underground lines that are used. All this means you should estimate on the low side when factoring in these savings, so you won't be surprised. Based on our bills for our hypothetical 12,000 kilowatt array, I'll estimate an annual savings of $1,500, bringing the year 1 cost down to $21,000. Number 4, maintenance cost. Electric systems have few maintenance costs associated with them. Occasional cleaning might be needed if the surface becomes obscured by dust or debris, but not much other maintenance is needed to be done to keep the system up and running, just like electric cars that require less maintenance than their gas-powered counterparts. The parts are warranted for 25 years, so you shouldn't have to worry about long-term costs either. However, you will want to factor in the age of your roof. Having solar panels on your roof won't affect the period when your roofing needs to be replaced. So if you're planning on getting a new roof in the next few years, you'll need to keep that in mind. Replacing the roof after solar panels are installed requires having the solar panels removed and then reinstalled, so it's best to keep those cycles close together. And finally, number 5, the effect solar panels have on the value of your home. Like any other optional addition, individual customers will value solar panels differently. However, in a recent study, homes in Washington were found to sell on average for $15,000 more if they had solar panels. That type of additional value could make the initial investment more than pay for itself when it comes time to sell, all while saving money on your monthly energy bills. In the example we've been using, the initial $30,000 array was down to $21,000 in just the first year, with expected savings of about $1,500 annually. If we factor in increased equity, the $30,000 array is down to $6,000 and on pace to pay for itself in just a few years of energy savings. Every house and circumstance is different and will need to be calculated independently. I've linked to a few resources that can give you estimates on the cost of installation and your expected energy savings. Using Google Maps images, they can estimate the size of solar array that would be possible on your specific property. Solar panels could be a great option, both for your budget now and when you sell. If you have a question about buying or selling a home, send me an email. I'd love to help. Stay safe and thanks for watching.